Hey, what's going on, everybody? So, here again, make another video. I think today I'm gonna just make like one big video again, I guess. I'm gonna go over Bitcoin, of course, here, Nvidia, and then total three against the Bitcoin chart, and also a small cap coin called WBAI. It's an AI coin on ETH. I'll leave that one for last, probably. Um, so let's just get straight into it. So I'm gonna go in the daily time frame real quick for Bitcoin, and phenomenal, right? In my last video, we were somewhere down here, I think, like 58, 57 or some shit, and there's a potential of going down to the lower 50s. Um, but my opinion in that video, and it has been, is we're probably going to get a deviation of this range and come back in. And that's what happened. We got that daily green dot. We didn't get the big green dot like I was thinking. It was on the cusp of it. But nonetheless, green dot did print in the negative 60 range, which is still pretty good. And we did get a nice move off of it. Now we're accepted above, back in the range and above right here at 62.3, 62.4. Uh, Whenever deviations happen, you usually tend to see a ride back up to the top of the range. So I that's what I do expect. Of course, we're gonna have to continue holding 62.3 or 62.4, obviously the 60K range, and break above this 50% retracement at around 67,000. If that can happen, then say hello to 73K and probably new all-time high again relatively soon in the coming weeks, maybe a month or two. I, I mean, stuff looks pretty good. So I think it could happen either this month or next month. New all-time highs again for Bitcoin. We're going to go on a shorter term time frame just to show what I'm talking about with breaking back in the range and wanting to hold certain levels. I don't really go on short term time frames much, but for this, I will. We're just going to keep it nice and simple. So obviously, Bitcoin's going to want to hold above. Let's see. This is the top of the move, right? The So Bitcoin, obviously, you want to hold above the range. So the 50% retracement level at $60,591 about, to say 60.6, 60.7K, you want to see Bitcoin holding above that. It is possible to come down. This is a shorter term time frame, shorter term fib as well. So it can come down to 59.6K and also 58.4. But if we're starting to test those levels, um, it's not as it's not a good look, but it could bounce from there, especially that 0.382 level. It could get a quick wick, and then get a closure back above that point 0.5. So that can happen. But the that is the area between 0.382 and point 0.5. Those are the really key levels that need to be held for Bitcoin to confirm that 56.5K was the bottom of this current correction that we have gone through the past month or so. Uh, let's go to the 2 day time frame, pull up Market Cipher again, and just keep it nice and simple, guys. This is a nice candle close back into range. We're getting a green dot on Market Cipher B around the negative 45 region. Stochastic on the 2 day has been railed on the downside. It's pointing up once again. It's only a matter of time. It's inevitable whenever this does start to come back up to the oversold or overbought region again, right? Maybe now it does, breaking back into range. Confirmed VWAP is starting to cross. Money flow isn't pointed down. It's just sideways. So looking potentially pretty nice 2 day here. 3 day hasn't even started to curve up. Market cipher B waves are starting to curve and potentially a green dot can form. VWAP is pointed up and money flow is thick and it's not really pointed down anymore. Also, another thing on the 3 day for Bitcoin. I think I went over this in my last video, but still, that 3 day If it prints a 3-day green dot here, and I mean, honestly, it holds above fucking 53K or anywhere above. If it holds anywhere near here, if it doesn't break under, I want to say, if it doesn't really break under 50K Bitcoin, and we get a green dot here eventually very soon, it's a confirmed bullish divergence. Okay, um, especially if we print it soon and Bitcoin is still holding in the range again, or still, right, after break and deviating from it, that's a confirmed bullish divergence. We're probably going to continue the uptrend. Okay, stuff looks very fucking bullish. I don't get what the bear sentiment is, um, all over the place. Uh, it's very confusing. It's really weird to me. I don't know. I don't feel like going off. But potentially a bullish divergence on the 3-day time frame with VWAP not having crossed positive since March 10th. Uh, do I have to say anything else with that? You know, it's, it's keep it nice and simple, guys. 5-day. I haven't really got this time frame much, but the UOP is coming up too. It hasn't been positive since March 11th, probably March, yeah, around March 11th. Um, that's a nice wick. That's good buy pressure right there. So let's go to the weekly. Weekly closes in about an hour and a half. If this candle can stay green on the fucking weekly candle, that's a bullish hammer, boys and girls. That's a bullish fucking hammer. You want to see a bullish hammer? Recently, last one, yeah, it was back in January. Okay, when everybody was calling for 20K and fucking shit or top whatever the hell, all these fuck faces on Twitter. Yeah, we got a bullish weekly hammer on Bitcoin, and guess what happened after that? The fucking uptrend continued and made new all-time highs. Are you gonna fade it again? You gonna fade it again, Anon? Oh boy, if you fade it again, you're a fucking moron. For fuck's sake. You gotta be kidding me. I don't know what else to say. Another thing I just noticed too, it's a bullish divergence potentially if this weekly stochastic starts to turn out. Why? Because low to lower low, higher low on price action. If we can get a curvature on the weekly stochastic. That would be beautiful. VWAP is negative 10 on the weekly. Money flow is thick at 24 and sideways. It's not curving down on the weekly. Once again, there's there's really no weaknesses quite yet on higher time frame like the weekly for Bitcoin. Until the bearish divergences start to form, there's no weaknesses and this uptrend will likely continue. Those are the probabilities. It's right in front of your fucking face. There's no point in being a bear right now. There really isn't. I could be totally wrong. And if the bearish case is we lose key supports, then I'll have to change my bias. But guess what? No key supports have been broken. Nothing has been broken. There's no higher time frame bearish divergences, such as the weekly. There's really no reason to be fucking bearish, guys. Every dip is for buying. The market gave you another opportunity. I hope people took it. I know I did. Um, and I mean, most of my bags have been loaded already, but I added to them. 2 weeks. So yeah, no bearish divergence on 2 week. 2 week stochastic is pointed down. That's a much higher time frame. Things take time on that. We'll stick to the weekly. That looks fucking beautiful. That if the weekly candle closes like this, green little hammer, it's a weekly bullish hammer. It's fucking beautiful. That's a beautiful look. It's the EMAs. Oh yeah, bounce right off the 21 weekly EMA. Hey, guys, it's if you're fucking bearish right now, um, you're a fucking moron. I don't know what else to tell you. Uh, I'm not sorry either. No disrespect, but like, come on, it's right in front of your fucking face. All the probabilities showing bullish continuation are right in front of your face, and it's the highest probability. I don't really know what to say. We'll go to total three versus Bitcoin chart. So we'll stick on the weekly and we'll just zoom in some more. So what I was saying in my last video, I just kind of want to reiterate again because this is a very good looking chart for the altcoins. We're likely in a bottoming range on Total 3 versus Bitcoin, just like we were back here between 2019 and 2021. So another indication of that is the market cipher. So let me exit out of that. The market cipher waves on the weekly are curving up. They're curving up. Money flow is starting to slowly curve up too. It's still a bit thick. It's still thick in the red, but it's slowly curving up with the momentum waves on market cipher B. That's a good sign because guess what? Price action is just going sideways. Um, it's not making lower lows or anything. Sure, it's wicked, but we got it. We're still getting closures inside this bottoming range, or what's likely to be a bottoming range. So I think in the summertime here soon, altcoins will start to perform very well. And currently, right now, we're already seeing altcoins performing better, or some altcoins performing better than Bitcoin. The good altcoins, guys, not shit ones like XRP and Coinbase, Cardano, so on and so forth. There's a bunch of shit ones out there. You got to find the good ones. Examples of good one. An example of a good one is Fetch AI, Render. Tal is pretty good. Of course, Solana, but I don't think it's performing like hot. It's been doing good though. It's been doing good. It's had a nice bounce, but Render has been doing very, very nice. That's one of my favorite fucking altcoins. It's one of my biggest holdings too. Chart looks phenomenal in that baby. But total, sorry to get sidetracked. Total 3, this is a very good look for Total versus Bitcoin. Sorry to the Bitcoin maxis. Total 3 looks like it's gonna, altcoins look like it's gonna outperform Bitcoin here coming too, maybe in the coming weeks to probably months, probably a couple months, give it to the summertime. But there will be outliers with individual altcoins that just outperform the rest of the market. That will always be a thing, even in bear markets. So let me see what else I wanted to go over. NVIDIA. So let's go to NVIDIA real quick. NVDA, the baby of the stock market. So I believe I had the 3-day chart. Yeah, here it is. It's fucking beautiful. Let me delete the fibs. Yeah, NVIDIA is bullish as fuck. So 3-day stochastic is pointed up. VWAP is positive currently, but no confirmation yet. It will confirm tomorrow. So when market closes tomorrow, whatever, and for the stock market, there will be a confirmation. If NVIDIA is still, green and holding green, the green dot will confirm with VWAP positive crossover and 3-day stochastic pointed upwards. Money flow isn't really pointed down. It is thickish, not too thick, but it's sideways, not pointed down with the 3-day green dot. A bullish 3-day engulfing candle on NVIDIA. Yeah, this is very fucking bullish. I don't know what else to say. Holding the 21 3-day EMA. Let's check out the weekly. It's bouncing off the 21 weekly 21 EMA with a nice candle there as well for this current last week, maybe current week. I think it was last week. But yeah, Nvidia looks fucking bullish as hell. And let's pull up the fibs I had on before. There's from this area. Yeah. So from its last low before this current one back in October 2023 to the highs to its all-time high, right? It's bouncing off its golden pocket. And if we break new highs, which we likely are going to with the looks of it, NVIDIA's next target would be 1336. And after that would be 1920. let's just get to 1336 first before talking about higher. But Nvidia 1000 plus is most likely coming here in the next couple of weeks, maybe a month or two, couple months. But summertime could be very good. It seems like summertime, we could get a nice summertime, especially in crypto. But if Nvidia keeps pumping and going up, it's going to bring the S&P up. It's going to bring the Nasdaq up. It's a good sign for the rest of the markets, or a majority of the market at least, if this baby keeps going up. So just keep it nice and simple. When this is one of the strongest assets, or if not the strongest asset in equities, if this baby tops out, that's a sign. But it hasn't topped out yet. Also, on the weekly, what I just noticed, where the fuck are the bearish divergences on the weekly? There is none. There's no bearish divergence on the weekly yet for Nvidia. On market cipher B, money flow is thick as hell. This thing is going to continue higher, most likely. That also means S&P and Nasdaq are going to continue higher, most likely. That if that happens, Bitcoin and crypto are likely going to continue higher. Keep it simple, guys. You got to look at different things. Now I will get into WBAI, which is the small cap AI coin. That could be a pretty good gamble to take. I think it's a pretty good project. But let's just go over its technicals. You know what? I can just delete everything. There you go. So we'll just get to the price action. Let me make this better. Okay. So WBAI, it's a small cap AI altcoin. It's around 25 million market cap. Um, the team has been working on the project, and they release mediums like every week throughout the week, of what they're working on and all that. I don't really dig too deep into that type of stuff. I just look at charts mainly. But I think this is a pretty good AI coin to take, small cap AI coin to, I guess, take a little gamble on, if you want to call it that. But currently, it's just trying to hold above its 0.236 level. We can definitely come. We didn't quite hit it. We could definitely hit it, but it's looking like it's trying to hold above that. And if this were to make new highs, I mean, you're looking at 31, 48, 66, and $77. To be honest, with a small cap like this, I mainly, sorry, I'm going all over the place with the fucking screen. What the hell? Um, I'm really looking at just staying with like X's potential, so to say, more so like the market cap value. Um, I'll be looking to sell at like key level, key areas or key market caps, like 250 mil, 500 mil. If it hits a billion, so on and so forth with a small cap like this. But it fits the AI narrative, which I believe, in my opinion, is probably the best narrative in crypto. Not gaming or I think gaming is fucking shit. Definitely have good gains in it though, but I think it's fucking shit. Um, so I don't hold any gaming stuff. But this thing's a bit of a flag, something like that. And let's see, measure move. If it were to break out, right, around like $30, somewhere around there. But it looks like it's in a key area of support, honestly. Um, just kind of want to put this on people's radar. I just think it's a good AI play to take a bet on for a small cap that could have very high gains. Um, though the fundamentals of the project, I'm not going to dig too deep into it because I don't even know how to fucking explain it. So I don't want to sound like a jackass, but I probably do anyways. It's kind of similar to Tau, and I know that there's a lot of Tau whales or Tau holders that hold this coin, and that accumulated around when it first came out and on this big dump too. So that's also a good sign. Also for a small cap having almost 4 million in liquidity for a fucking 25 million market cap. Um, I'd say it. I don't want to jinx it. Knock on wood. It's probably not a rug. So, eh, I feel good holding a pretty decent sized bag of this coin. It just looks like it's in a nice area of support. Really, the chart is young. It's very new. There's not too much you can do with TAYs on this. Yeah, just wanted to put this on people's radar. I think it could have great gains. So I'm going to end the video here, and I hope you guys enjoyed. I'll try making maybe more videos throughout the week if I can. It's just hard to with my schedule. Um, but with that being said, try not to be so bearish here, guys. Markets look fucking great. I think we're gonna have a very good summer, um, especially in crypto and with altcoins and Bitcoin miners. Um, yeah, so hope you guys have a good one. Good luck. Stay profitable, and yeah, peace.